It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Ellingford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, McKay Frankham DDS, and the Crawford Trough. Let's go to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and join the voice of the Rebels, Aaron Poling.
As well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We apologize, we're having technical difficulties. We have them figured out as we will be able to bring you the game. Unfortunately, we missed out on the pregame show, so we apologize to our sponsors, but we'll try to make sure that we get you guys into the game throughout the rest of the matchup, so we appreciate you being patient. We do have the technical difficulties figured out. We are going to turn it over to the guest announcer for the starting lineup. Or excuse me, for the national anthem here in a quick second. Apologize about the music in the background, but we're going to turn it over to public address announcer for your starting lineups, brought to you by Little Springs Water on the Summit Pizza pregame show.
At this time, we will introduce our starting lineups, starting with the visiting team, the TINTIC Miners. First off, number 5, Mackenzie Brunson. Number 10, Jordan Conder. Number 11, Allie Young. Number 14, Samantha Ripstead. Now for our Rebels, number 14, Sage Wonder. Number 40, Daisy Butmeyer. Number 41, Hannah Scott. Number 45, Violet Taylor. And number 4, Casey Wilson.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we head to our live cam. Colin Pace, let's quickly go over some Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup. What do you have for us?
For the Rebels tonight, we talked about it last night. The records indicate one thing, but we got to throw the records out the window, and we got to keep our mind on this game and play one game at a time before we get to the state tournament in a couple weeks.
Starting for your Rich Rebels, you got number 4, senior Casey Wilson, number 14, senior Sage Lundgren, number 25, senior Violet Taylor, number 41, senior Hannah Scott, and number 40, senior Haiti Pugmire. For the Miners as the Rebels win the tip out there. Number 5, this is Mackenzie Brunson. Number 14, Samantha Grimstead. Number 11, Allie Young. Number 10, Jordan Condor. And number 15, Mariana Pena. Inside to Scott as she floats it up, off glass and in. We have our first bucket of the contest. As we apologize about the technical difficulties we've been experiencing throughout the entirety of the broadcast, as we'll get a jump ball. It'll stay with the Miners. 2-0 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. As Cullen, we've made it through, and it's time for some basketball.
Yeah, it's definitely time for basketball. It's a little rainy outside, but in here it's great, nice and warm. And
it's going to be out of bounds on the Miners as Young's inbounds pass was deflected right back to her. She grabbed it while standing on the sideline. Rebels basketball as Taylor will push it up the floor. She finds Lundgren, top of the key to Taylor. Move to Scott, right wing. Drives baseline, pulls up from 15, rattles it around and in as Hannah Scott has 4 early points. 4-0 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. It's Young. Picks up the dribble to the middle of the floor. This is Grimstead. She'll attack down the lane. Slows up, looking for a teammate. Is able to find Pena. Brunson drives right into the corner. Picks up her dribble, guarded by Pugmire to Pena on the right wing. 15 to go on the shot clock. This is Young, top of the key to Brunson. She'll drive left into the paint. Finds Grimstead, who looks to attack. Lost the ball as Wilson's able to take it away. She finds Taylor as the Rebels are off and running. First of a back-to-back matchup between these two teams as Wilson nearly loses it, able to corral. Finds Scott on the baseline. She'll pull up from 5 feet and one. Hannah Scott, as she will go to the line to shoot the and one free throw. We'll check that last bucket out on the Stacey's Repair instant replay. And Cullen, you made a comment during yesterday's game. You wanted to see Hannah Scott a little more aggressive with her shot. Today, she has come out very aggressive, has all 6 so far.
Yeah, and they've been great shots. They've been open shots, and here she draws the and one. I really like to see that out of Hannah.
Scott's free throw on the way is good. She completes the old-fashioned three-point play. 7-0 Hannah Scott on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels on top of 6:29 to go. On the wing, this is Brunson. Rebels bringing a pass as they find Pena on the left wing. Immediately inside to Condor. Her pass stolen by Wilson ahead to Taylor as she beats everyone down the floor. Right-hand layup is good. 9-0 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels are off and running here on a Friday afternoon. Pass nearly stolen. Good to hands there from Grimstead to keep it alive. This is Brunson. Middle of the floor to Grimstead. She finds Despain, and she's going to pull up from 5 feet. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Wilson on the right wing. Inside to Pugmire. She catches. Her layup attempt is blocked. They're actually going to call a foul against the Miners. Haiti's going to shoot 2 free throws.
That foul's going to be on Pena, her first, team second of the quarter, as Haiti steps to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw on the way is good. 10-0 on the station on main scoreboard.
We have, I don't have a number 3 on my roster, Aaron, do you? She just checked in for the Miners.
I do not as well. Miners will inbound as we try to find the player on the wing. Our roster says Despan, but from volleyball, it looks like Kaya Farr. Rebels, double team. They work it to Brunson. As it's 11-0 on the station on main scoreboard. Miners work it on the wing. As they go inside, layup attempt is good. That was Condor with the layup. 11-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Taylor will initiate the offense with 5:09 left to go. Lundgren left wing to Taylor in that left corner. Miners are playing a variation of a 3-2 zone, more of a 1-2-2. As Taylor catches left wing immediately inside to Pugmire. She gathered position off glass and in. Great play there by the Rebels. 13-2 on the station on main scoreboard. as that pass is deflected out of bounds.
So that pass was off of Violet Taylor's foot. And we have 14 for the Miners checking in. That is Samantha Grimstead. Miners to inbound. Inbounds to number 3 for the Miners. Rebels are still pressing. Grimstead got away with a little push off there. No harm, no foul. And Sage Lundgren comes up with a steal, going down, gives up to Taylor. Up to Hannah Scott. She finds Casey Wilson. Feeds it underneath to Haiti Pugmire and off Haiti's foot and out of bounds. It's going to be Miners basketball.
So we have the roster figured out. I was correct indeed. Number 2 is Kaya Farr, and number 3 is Annie Despain, as they have her as number 2 on our roster. But we got that figured out. We're ready to go as the Miners working in the front court. This is Brunson down the left wing. Her pass in between the legs of Violet Taylor as Despain has it. Dribbling in front of Taylor. Violet's able to take it away. Here come the Rebels back the other way. The 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Pugmire on the left wing. Finds Scott. She'll survey. Taylor up top. 3:55 left to go here in the first quarter as Taylor catches in the corner. She's going to turn. Fire from 3. No good. Rebound into the hands of Wilson. As she goes to Scott. Fresh shot clock for the Rebels to work with. Lundgren to Taylor. Work it to Wilson. She's going to catch and shoot from the left wing and buries the 3 as Casey Wilson knocks one down. 16-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Grimstead, we're working around. Wilson takes it away at the half-court line. Waiting for a teammate. Finds Taylor top of the key to Pugmire. As she'll survey from the left block. Back to Taylor looking to attack down the middle of the lane. Drops it off to Haiti. Her shot is stripped away. Good hands there from Pena. Her pass, though, stolen by Lundgren, and she'll draw the foul. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. 16-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Checking in for the Rebels, number 22, Janie Walentine. Number 3, Molly Weston will replace Hannah Scott. Violet Taylor checking in for the Miners, number 11, Allie Young, as she will replace Brunson.
And that foul is going to be called on Mackenzie Brunson. That's her first in the third of the quarter.
Weston top of the key. Back to Lundgren, drives right towards the paint. Stops, finds Walentine at the elbow. She goes to Weston. They try to go inside to Pugmire. Battle for it inside. Good effort as Condor went flying into the wall. She looks to be all right. Checking in for the Rebels, number 21, Bray Pugmire will replace Haiti Pugmire. 2:57 to go in the first quarter. 16-2 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren catches in the right corner. Rebels have 18 to work with in the shot clock. Wilson catches right wing 3 on the way. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. Actually, no, it's last touch by the Miners as it goes out of bounds. Looked like Bray Pugmire had it in her hands as she was falling. Instead, it'll be Rebels basketball. 33 seconds to go on the shot clock. They lob it to Walentine. Catches, floats it from 5. No good. Rebound battled for inside. Condor comes away with it. Unfortunately, she throws it right into the hands of Lundgren. Rebels will have the ball back on offense. It's Weston. Dribbles to the top of the key to Wilson. Inside immediately to Bray Pugmire. She's blocked from behind by Pena. A couple of real good defensive plays on that stand from number 15, Mariana Pena. This is Grimstead. Works it on the wing to Young. She fires from 3. No good as Bray Pugmire pulls down the board. Fires ahead to Wilson. Rebels in transition as Wilson down the lane. Her layup attempt is blocked once again by Pena. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. 16-2 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard as Pena has had herself quite the defensive possession there.
Yeah, Pena's playing tough defense.
Pugmire's shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Condor as Young will move it up the left wing for the Miners. This is Grimstead, top of the key. Drives left into the corner for Condor. Trying to hand to Grimstead. Bray Pugmire sticks her paw in there and knocks it away. Into the hands of the Miners. Give and go at the top of the key with Despain. Back to Young on the right wing. Despain has it in the corner and she's double teamed. Lundgren takes it away as Wilson will lead the break. Trying to fire ahead. I think it got poked away from behind. Weston realized it, came to the ball. As they work it around, Weston gets it right back as the Rebels will reset with 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Lundgren has it left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, finds Weston. Catch and shoot, right wing 3 on the way. Rattles around and falls. Shooter's touch there from Molly Weston. 19-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we're going to get substitutes for both teams. Paige Smith will check in for Casey Wilson. Brentley Hatch for Sage Lundgren. For the Miners, it is number 2, Kaya Farr, as well as number 5, Mackenzie Brunson. replacing Condor. And I believe Grimstead. Nope, Grimstead has the ball. Middle of the floor to Pena. They work it to Farr. Drops it off top to key to Young. On the left wing, this is Grimstead. She'll fire away. Side rim and out as Hatch chases down the rebound in the corner. Will draw the foul. 5 on the floor for the Miners. Number 15, Mariana Pena. Number 2, Kaya Farr. Number 11, Allie Young. Number 14, Samantha Grimstead, as well as number 5, Mackenzie Brunson, but we'll get a substitution as number 22, Kaylee Carter, the sophomore, will check in for Pena. Weston will walk it up the floor. 1:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Finds Wallentine on the wing, back to Weston. She'll survey, back to Wallentine. Hatch catches in the left corner. Back to Weston. Smith, right corner. Right back to Weston. She's going to catch and fire on the way. That's good. Molly Weston's knocked down a pair of threes already in the game. 22-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Farr picks up her dribble, finds Brunson. Into the corner for Young as she drives baseline. Kicks it into the corner for Carter. Finds Grimstead. 15-foot jumper is off. Rebound pulled in by Wallentine. Here come the Rebels off and running. Down the right wing. Inside, Hatch turns. Trying to make a post move, is able to regain possession. Rebels work it back to Smith. Top the key as Weston will catch. 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rebels can hold for the final shot if they would like, as Wallentine has it. Trying to go to Hatch, as they're going to call a foul against Brunson. Hatch is going to shoot two free throws.
That's going to be Brunson's second foul, Aaron. 5th team foul of the quarter, so that's going to put Brindley Hatch on the line for 2.
First free throw on the way is no good. Cheer team started their cheer a little late as she was shooting the ball. Usually when it's your home gym, you're shooting to quiet. Second free throw on the way, rattles around and in for Hatch. 23-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5 seconds to work with. Here comes Grimstead. On the right wing, this is Carter. Back to Grimstead, poked away by Pugmire as she's not going to be able to get the shot off. She turns around and yells, "My bad." She didn't have much time to check the clock and fire away, but that'll do it for us here in the first quarter as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Start of the second quarter. Rebels on top, 23-2. Off to a tremendous start. Wallentine on the right wing. She finds Jolly. Back to Smith. She'll fire away. Top of the key. That's side rim and out. Jolly with the rebound. Lays it in. Nice play there from Kira Jolly, fresh into the ballgame. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Wallentine, Smith, Jolly, Hatch, and Bray Pugmire. As Young moves it to Farr. Pulls up at the free throw line, inside. That's Gout. She's into the game for the first time. That shot is blocked by Wallentine out of bounds. It'll be Miners basketball. 7:20 to go in the second quarter, 18 seconds to go in the shot clock. Miners to inbound to the right of the Rebel hoop. Pass stolen by Wallentine. Throws it ahead as Smith is out in front of everyone, finds Jolly. She'll lay it off glass, no good. Hatch tips it out to Bray Pugmire as the Rebels will reset. Jolly with a 15-foot jump shot is good.
That's 4 quick points there for Jolly off the bench.
Points are coming in bunches for players. Hannah scored 7 straight. I think at one point Molly knocked down 2 threes in a row, as this is 4 straight for Jolly as well. Pass stolen by Smith. Rebels being very active with their hands. Paige Smith out in front of everyone. Off-footed layup is good from the right side, as we are going to get a timeout called by the Rebels as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
We're back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. Grimstead to the paint for Pena. Finds Young, catch and shoot, left corner 3, short. Rebounded by Young. Trying to drop it off inside to Pena. Ball gets there, shot on the way, no good, but that's actually Condor, though, shoot 2 free throws. It's a nice find there from Young inside. 6:32 left to go in the second quarter. 29-2 on the station on main scoreboard.
That foul's going to be called on Kara Jolly. That's her first team foul of the quarter, and honestly the first team foul on the Rebels today.
Condor's first free throw on the way, side rim and out. Go back to the line to shoot the second half. Condor comes into this game shooting 32% from the free throw line. So that one rattles in and out, rebounded by Pugmire to Smith as the Rebels off and running. 6:28 to go in the second quarter as Smith will get the ball back, top the key as the Rebels will reset the offense. Jolly fires it inside to Pugmire. She saves it to Hatch. Hatch lost control. Young comes away with the ball. From the Miners back the other way. This is Grimstead, left wing. Finds Young, catch and shoot, left wing 3 on the way is no good. Rebound tipped all the way out to the Rebels student section, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball across from their bench as Cass Argyle is going to check in for Bray Pugmire. First game of a back-to-back between these two teams as the Rebels will travel down to Eureka tomorrow to play TINTIC in their gym. Argyle top the key, moves to Jolly in the left corner. Back to Argyle. Jolly catches left corner inside to Hatch. Left-hand layup, no good. Good ball movement there from the Rebels, just can't quite finish. Throw ahead to Young. She catches on the wing. Trying to go inside that pass is swatted by Wallentyne. She'll get it back, leads the break. 1-on-2 coming back the other way. She Euro steps into the lane. Left-hand floater is good. Nice move there from Janie Wallentyne. The Rebels go on top 31-2 on the station on main scoreboard. 5:22 left to go in the second quarter. Far on the right wing. Goes inside to Grimstead. Trying to attack, split 2 defenders. Ball's ripped away. Grimstead keeps it alive, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels as we are going to get an entire line change for the Rebels of Rich County. Checking in will be Taylor, Lundgren, Scott, Haiti Pugmire, and Wilson. Checking in for the Miners is number 5, Mackenzie Brunson. She'll replace Farr.
And that last foul was called on Kara Jolly. That's her second team foul of the quarter on the Rebels.
Catch in the right corner for Grimstead. Her shot is short. Battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball. Jolly, only Rebel in foul trouble.
The only Rebel with a foul, Aaron.
It's Lundgren on the right wing. Taylor inside to Scott. Back to Lundgren, top of the key. She finds Wilson, left wing. Looks it over, back to Taylor. Lundgren, top of the key. Rebels work it around. Ball finds its way to Scott in the left corner. 12 to go on the shot clock. As Wilson inside to Pugmire, her shot no good, but Haiti will shoot 2 free throws. Tremendous ball movement there from the Rebels as they were able to find a soft spot in the middle of that zone for Pugmire. She'll shoot 2.
It's going to be the second foul on Marissa Pena. First team foul of the quarter.
First free throw on the way, no good. Checking in for the Miners as Pena will be replaced by Despain. 31-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Pugmire to the line to shoot the second, makes the second. 32-2 with 4:35 left to go in the first half. Inside move there from Grimstead, lost it on the way up, goes out of bounds. The Rebels basketball underneath the hoop. This is Taylor working it up the floor. Lundgren catches left wing. Drives towards the paint. Skip pass to Taylor to Wilson. Catch and shoot right corner 3 on the way. No good as Lundgren catches the rebound. Shot clock does not reset. Scott, top of the key, finds Wilson inside to Pugmire, trying to make a move. Kind of dribbled back into the defense, but she'll draw the foul. So then Katie tried to get to her stronger left hand right there, where I think she spins off glass with her right hand. She probably has a good look at it, but works out anyways as the Rebels draw the foul.
That's the second team foul of the quarter and the second on Allie Young.
Taylor, top of the key to Wilson. To Taylor inside. They go to Pugmire. Finds Lundgren on the wing. Back to Taylor, middle of the floor. She'll attack, floats it off glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Finds Wilson as the Rebels will reset. Scott down the lane, floats it off glass. No good. A little strong with that one. Rebound pulled in by Despain as the Miners come back the other way with 3:31 left to go in the second quarter as that pass goes out of bounds. Rebels will retake the ball. Taylor will walk it up the floor for the Rebels. Finds Lundgren on the wing. Taylor pulls up from 15. That rattles around and falls in. 34-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here comes Young up the floor. Gets it right back, top of the key. Right wing, this is Despain. Young gets it back. Grimstead, that pass splits the two in between Grimstead and Brunson, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball with 2:52 left to go, 34-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Taylor will walk it up the floor. Lundgren right wing to Scott. She'll drive baseline. Picks up her dribble, double team, trying to drop it off inside to Pugmire. Tough catch as the Rebels work it around. Wilson, 15-foot jumper, rattles around and in. 36-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels offense is humming. Say the same about their defense too as well.
Hold the team to 2 points with 2 minutes left in the first half. That's pretty good defense.
Pull-up jumper there from Brunson. Drills the 15-footer, 36-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Taylor finds Scott. Back to Taylor as the Rebels will reset the offense. Lundgren, right corner. Scott to Taylor, top of the key. Scott inside to Pugmire. Left hand jumper from 5 feet, no good. Pulls away the rebound, finds Lundgren. Shot clock will reset. Nice pass inside to Violet Taylor. She lays it in. Good find there from Sage Lundgren. 38-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Miners back the other way with Young. Brunson left wing. Tried to pull up, instead will work it to Young. Trying to find Brunson. She went for a screen. Wilson takes it away. Down the lane, right hand layup, no good, but she'll shoot 2 free throws as she was fouled from behind. 1:23 to go here in the second quarter. Rebels on top.
That's going to be the third on Allie Young. Third team foul of the quarter.
First free throw from Wilson, back rim and in. Checking in for the Miners is Kaya Farr. She'll replace Allie Young. For the Rebels, Lacey McKinnon will replace Violet Taylor. Wilson Second free throw on the way. Rattles around. This one falls out. Scott with the rebound as McKinnon goes flashing back to play defense. Rebels have the ball. They work it around. Wilson. That's a good deflection there from Grimstead as she jumped in from her spot in the zone to take that pass away, or to tip that pass away, as it'll be Rebels basketball out of bounds across from the Tintic bench. This is Pugmire. Drives down the lane. Reverse layup, no good. She goes down hard, but she appears to be all right.
That foul's going to be on Samantha Grimstead, her first, fourth team foul of the quarter. Haiti steps up to shoot another 2 free throws.
First free throw on the way is good.
This is free throws number 5 and 6 for Haiti so far tonight.
Pugmire back to the line, shoot the second. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. She's going to be rewarded with a spot on the bench as Kira Jolly will replace her. 41-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. Brunson finds Grimstead as she'll walk it up the floor. This is far on the left wing. Inside to Condor, elbow jumper off the rim, no good. Condor gets her own rebound, back to Despain. She fires up. Shot is short into the hands of Jolly. Here come the Rebels back the other way. She finds Scott top of the key. 49 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Goes to the right to Jolly. Scott, short corner baseline, fires the jumper. That's good. As Hannah Scott is shooting the ball very well tonight. I don't think she's missed yet. Now has 9 in the contest.
Last night after the broadcast, Aaron, you were screaming at her she needed to shoot more threes because she was being deadly. So
yeah, she made 4 in a row after the broadcast, just shooting around. You can tell she's feeling it as Bray Pugmire comes to check in for her.
Hannah laughing, but I don't think she liked that. She wants to stay out there.
Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jolly. That was from Grimstead. Wilson will push it up the floor. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Rebels can hold for the final shot. They are on top, 43-4. Jolly to Wilson. McKinnon catches in the corner. She drives, drops it off inside to Bray Pugmire, off glass and good. Oh, freshman to freshman there. It's a good find from McKinnon. 45-4, as that'll do it for us here in the first half. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, that last Pugmire basket on the Station Repair instant replay.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Fires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as again on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we'll have an interview with this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. That's Riley Moldenhauer as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as again on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
This week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, that's Addison Carrillo. Addie, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So it's your senior year. You guys just had senior night at Rich High School a couple weeks ago. Take me through what that means to you and take me through how special that was.
I think it's special just because of the environment when everyone actually comes and watches wrestling, because not many of the student body comes and watches because they don't know, but when everyone's there cheering, it just creates a special environment and you feel better. You're all hyped up and ready to go.
Yeah, you seem like, just thinking about it, you're hyped up, throwing hands up, and it looks like you're ready to run through a wall. So how has the wrestling season gone for you? How have your expectations of the season been? Have you met your expectations?
I have met my expectations. They were a little higher than last year, and I did better than last year, and overall I've enjoyed it. I've been happy with the season. So
you guys are heading to the state tournaments are coming up in a couple of weeks. What do you want to see from yourself? What do you want to see from some of your teammates? Because I think it's no secret there are a couple of your teammates that could really do some damage in this tournament.
I want us all to just wrestle to the best of our ability, whether we win or lose. I just want us to try stuff and just to do what we can and just have fun, I guess.
So let's go ahead and turn it to yourself a bit, your personal life. What are some of your hobbies? What are some things that you like to do outside of school?
Well, most of the student body knows that I like to read and stuff, so I like to, read. I don't know what else I do.
Well, what are you reading right now?
I just started the Brother Band series.
So give me your favorite genre and your favorite book. Putting you on the spot heavily right here.
Yeah, I like more of like fantasy or dystopian just because it's like a break from reality. My favorite book, I don't have a favorite book. I have a favorite book series, which is the Ranger's Apprentice series.
See, I've read like 3 books in my life, so that's a real easy question for me, but I imagine you have a library up in your brain. The rest of your senior year, what do you want to do academically and then also athletically?
Well, I hope to graduate with my associate's degree, and then athletically, I think I'll be done after high school, but I'll just do random sports to stay in shape.
There's nothing wrong with that. So your associate's degree, what are you going to get your associate's in? I mean, it seems like every week I do an interview with some student that's going to graduate with their associate's degree. So what's yours in?
Mine's going to be in psychology, I believe, just a general science degree of psychology.
So for any students out there that are listening that are younger that are going to try to get their associate's degree before they graduate, what advice would you have for them?
Don't procrastinate your work. Yeah, I've had too many late nights for that where you don't sleep and then you just keep doing it. So just stay on top of your work if you can.
I second that. That was like my whole college career, and even still to this day, I still do that. It's a great piece of advice. One last thing. What should the world know about Addie Carrillo?
That I'm more fun than I seem. It just takes me a little while to warm up to you. So.
We want to thank Riley Moldenhauer for being a part of today's show. When we come back, we'll have some first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other hometown drive-in favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. It's time for some Town of Woodruff first half highlights on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. For that, we turn it over to Colin Pace.
Okay, so on the Miners side, you have Mackenzie Brunson with 2 and Jordan Condor with 2 for the 4 points that they have. They have 5 total rebounds, 3 defensive and 2 offensive. On the Rebels side, you have Kiara Jolly with 4, Molly Weston with 6, Casey Wilson with 6, Paige Smith with 2, Braylon Pugmire with 2, Janie Wallentine with 2, Violet Taylor with 6, Haiti Pugmire with 7, Hannah Scott leading the team with 9, and Brindley Hatch with 1 for a total of 45. And the Rebels have 6 offensive rebounds and 6 defensive rebounds for a total of 12 rebounds.
Yeah, the Rebels have come out. They've taken care of business here so far to start. This is a very young Miners roster going over it. They're relying on a lot of freshmen as well. There's 2 seniors on the team. That's Brunson, and then Kaylin Jamison is wearing a knee brace and a sweatshirt right now. So the Miners are down 1 senior with a really young team as the Rebels have come out and they've taken care of business. This is Brunson on the right wing to Young. She catches, looks over the defense, dribbles to the top of the key. Grimstead inside to Pena as the Rebels come out in a 2-3 zone. Shot on the way from Scott. Shot on the way, rebounded by Scott as Hannah's going to draw the foul. Foul's on Condor.
That's going to be her first team foul of the quarter.
This is Wilson on the right wing to Taylor. Wilson catches top of the key. Finds Lundgren left wing into the left corner for Taylor. Back to Lundgren. Wilson works it to Scott on the right wing. Dribble towards the baseline to Lundgren. Inside, Pugmire catches on the left block, turns off glass. No good. Great defense there inside from Pena. As Brunson. Grimstead to Pena at the left elbow, drops it off to Brunson. She fires a 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor as she pushes up the floor to Lundgren. She finds Pugmire, short baseline. as she finds Taylor. Will reset. Wilson dribbles at the top to key to Lundgren, left wing. Wilson catches the 15-foot mark on the left corner. She goes to Pugmire, who will be called for a travel. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter, 45-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Once again, this is the first of back-to-back between these two teams, as the Rebels will hit the road tomorrow as they will take on the Miners at Tintic High School. Grimstead, left wing, to Pena in the left corner. Spins the ball in her right hand as she looks over the defense, finds Young as Wilson was waiting to try to pick that off. Brunson pulls up from the elbow. No good, rebound pulled in by Scott. She spins back to Taylor. Rebels into the attack. Lundgren on the left wing. Taylor moves to Wilson. She'll back up as the Rebels will reset. Lundgren from the left wing. Goes left corner to Wilson. She's going to pull up for a long two as her toe is just on the line. That rims out. Ball will stay with the Rebels as the Miners can't control the rebound.
And on this other side of the court, the last two shots by Brunson have been very good-looking jump shots. It's like there's a lid on the rim for the Miners right now. It's just not falling.
Wilson to Taylor. Pugmire catches at the free throw line. Goes back to Taylor. This is Lundgren, free throw line extended on the left wing. Back to Taylor. Wilson. Lundgren catches. She's going to fire the left wing three. That's side rimming out as it hit the secondary rim, hit the rim a second time, bounces away from Scott, who's in rebound positioning. Condor takes it away as the Miners into the offense. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. Grimstead to Brunson. Back to Young, catch and shoot in the corner, short. Rebound pulled in by Scott. As Pugmire has the ball. Backdoor cut to Wilson, finds Scott at the free throw line. She'll attack, back to Pugmire. Hands to Lundgren, top of the key. Wilson on the right wing. As Pugmire looks over the defense from the wing. Not a spot she's real accustomed to, doesn't play on the wing much. 7 seconds to go on the shot clock as she'll hand to Hannah Scott. Attacks down the right wing, poked away by Grimstead. Rebels have to get the shot off. Lundgren, catch and shoot, 15-footer, no good. That's off rim, it misses the rim, so it'll be a shot clock violation. 4:48 to go here in the third quarter, 45-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
You know, and tonight we have the shot clock, Aaron, where last night we didn't, and the Rebels didn't seem to have any sort of I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
At least you're an honest man. Grimstead shot no good. Pena with the rebound, can't bury the layup. Comes Scott down the right wing. Seemed like the Rebels were never panicked without the shot clock, or, it seemed like they kind of got shots off within 35 seconds unofficially as Wilson catches. Right wing three on the way is short. Rebound battled for. Pena tips it into the hands of Young. Here come the Miners back the other way with 4:12 to go in the third quarter.
No sense of urgency on that last possession before is what I was trying to say.
This is Brunson. Young catches from the elbow, floats it off glass, no good. Rebound into the hands of Pugmire. She finds Taylor. Rebels off and running with 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Lundgren has the ball, top of the key. Wilson to Lundgren to Taylor. Surveys from the left wing. Dribbles across the top. The key had poked away but maintains possession. Her pass stolen there by Brunson to Grimstead, middle of the floor. Her pass goes behind Young as it's going to go out of bounds. 3:28 to go in the third quarter as the Rebels are going to change some players out as Wallenstein will check in. Weston checks in, replacing Haiti Pugmire and Violet Taylor.
Brindley Hatch also come in for Haiti Pugmire.
Hannah Scott's the third player to check out as well. Left corner, this is Wallenstein. Lundgren works to Weston, to Wilson, to Hatch. Weston, catch and shoot. She passes instead. That's stepped into it like she was going to shoot and then fired the cross-court pass. Wallenstein's pass inside stolen as Grimstead tried to cross over in front of Wilson. She takes it away. Left-hand layup, no good, but she's fouled from behind. Will shoot 2 free throws.
It's going to be Grimstead's second foul, second team foul of the quarter.
Wilson to the line. to shoot 2 free throws. Into the routine. First one is good. As Casey came in shooting 27% from the free throw line, but that's not. I don't think that's very representative of how good of a free throw shooter she is. I think that's just more of not a high volume as she is. Shot the ball well from the line tonight. Goes 2 for 2 right there.
Casey's 3 for 4 tonight from the free throw line, so that's 75%.
Yeah, that sounds a little more indicative of how good of a shooter she is instead of the 27%. Sometimes it's hard when you only get maybe 1 or 2 free throws every once in a while. It's hard to knock them down. It doesn't really tell how great of a shooter you are as Young shoots from the rim. Shoots from the right wing, off the rim and out. Miners get the rebound. As this is caught by Brunson. She fires and cans it.
And Brunson's finally hits that one, and like I can't believe the other ones she's shot this half haven't fallen.
Yeah, she had a couple rattle out. 47-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the pass to Hatch. Stolen by Despin as it's tipped out of bounds off the Rebels. Will go to the Miners as Lundgren got her hands on the ball. Just bounced off the sideline. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. It'll be Miners basketball. Young will walk it up the floor. 47-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Brunson on the right wing to Young. Despin catches on the wing, middle of the floor to Pena. They work it back to Young, top of the key. Pena catches at the free throw line as Brunson fires from the free throw line extended. The shot is off. Rebound was pulled in by Smith. Well, we're going to get a foul called against the Miners. So that'll be on Condor.
That is going to be Condor's second foul, third team foul of the quarter.
2 minutes even to play here in the third quarter. Rebels on top, 47-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston catches in the left corner to Smith. Wallenstein back to Smith as Weston catches in the corner. Smith inside to Lundgren. Tried to make the extra pass, stolen by the Miners. Comes Young up the floor. Finds Pena, floats it off glass, hits the rim, no good. Condor with the rebound, lays it in. 47-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Smith pushes up the floor to Lundgren. Pass deflected right in the hands of Smith. Weston in the left corner. Back to Smith, skip pass to Lundgren, catch and shoot, right corner 3 on the way is good. 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren cans the 3. Minute 12 to go here in the third quarter. This is Despin. Pass stolen by Hatch, but she's going to be called for the traveling violation. Checking in for the Rebels, number 2, Kira Jolly, as well as number 31, Cass Argyle. For the Miners, number 14, Samantha Grimstead. She will replace Young as Lundgren and Weston will check out for the Rebels.
We talked about balanced scoring for the Rebels last night, Aaron. By my thing, all we have left is Cass Argyle and Lacey McKinnon to get on the board, and everybody from the Rebels will have scored.
Jump ball underneath as Condor and Jolly battle for it. 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smith will walk it up the floor. Jolly on the left wing. Wallenstein catches in the corner. They go right back to Jolly. Skip pass to Argyle. Fakes the shot, wanted to go inside. Will be called for the traveling violation. 47.3 to go here in the third quarter. Grimstead is going to walk it up the floor. On the left wing, this is Despin. Inside to Condor on the right block. Backs her player down. Shot off, no good. Rebound pulled in by Smith as she's off and running. She'll slow it down, wait for some teammates. 29 seconds to go in the third quarter, 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Wallenstein catches. They work it around as Brunson reads it there, steals it. Smith gets back to stop the layup. Good effort there from Paige Smith with 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Farr and Carter back into the game for the Miners as Condor and Brunson will sit down. Grimstead to inbound to the right of the Rebels hoop. They go right back to her in the right corner. Despin inside to Pena as Farr catches. Back to Pena at the free throw line. Her shot is deflected into the hands of Hatch. Smith has the ball. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fires ahead to Jolly. Surveys back to Smith. 2 seconds to go as Smith fires at his off the front rim and out. 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we'll head to the fourth quarter. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence. Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside. It's time for welcome inside the Left Swap broadcast. It's time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. As you go back to our live cam, Hatch takes the ball away. A couple of players collide, seem to be all right. 7:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top as McKinnon fires away. That short rebound pulled in by Pena. Her pass deflected right in the hands of Despain. As here come the Miners back the other way. Far on the right wing. Inside to Pena, back to Far. Catch and shoot from the right wing. Rattles in and out. Rebound pulled in by McKinnon and Carter. We're going to get a jump ball as Carter got her hands to the ball. It'll stay with the Miners. Or no, it'll go to the Rebels, excuse me. 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:08 to go here in the fourth quarter as Smith crosses the timeline into the offense. Jolly left wing. Smith in the left corner, inside to Hatch as that pass is deflected out of bounds by Despin. Clock will continue to wind as we are in a running clock here. 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Smith to inbound. Goes to Hatch down the wing, or excuse me, down the lane. Her shot from the left block, no good. Rebound pulled in by Despin. Navigates some traffic, finds Grimstead, left corner. Work it to Far. Catches on the right wing, lobs it inside to Carter. Back to Far. Her shot, no good. Sound like Smith got a little bit of her hand there. 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 50-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Argyle drives down the right lane. Finds McKinnon, left corner three on the way is good. And the two players who hadn't scored to that point, Colin, now Argyle officially with an assist, McKinnon with a three.
Yep.
Catch and shoot three from the top of the key for the Miners. Shot is off as Jolly pulls in the board. Fires ahead to Argyle. Wanted to go to Smith, but Despin did a good job jumping the pass. Hatch has her shot blocked. It's Pena again. Throw ahead pass is tipped away by the Rebels in the hands of Jolly. As she will wait for Smith. Rebels reset the offense with the 5:35 to go in the fourth quarter. This is McKinnon to Smith. Skip pass, Argyle, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way, and now every single Rebel has a point in this contest. 56-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Argyle cans the right corner three. Far on the right wing. Catch and shoot three on the way, short, rebound pulled in by Jolly. Fires ahead to Argyle. Looking to attack down the lane. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels as some bodies went to the ground. Hopefully everyone's all right as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as again on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Lundgren into the game for the Rebels. They work it around to Jolly. They're going to call a traveling violation against Jolly. Clock will continue to wind, 56-8 on the station on main scoreboard as Young will walk it up the floor. Young drives right, goes to Condor, hands back to Young, left wing to Despin. Young to Farr, works to Pena, short right corner, trying to find Despin, able to save it before it goes out. Skip pass to Farr on the right wing. This is Pena, she'll float it up from 15 feet, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hatch. As Hatch will run the point. Young coming from behind, she finds Jolly. Argyle to McKinnon. She goes to Lundgren. Argyle, left corner for Jolly. Dribbles to the left wing, top the key to McKinnon. Jolly catches right wing to Lundgren. Catch and shoot, right corner three on the way is good. 59-8 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:43 left to go in the fourth quarter as Young will walk it up the floor. Farr catches right wing three, looking to answer right back. Side rim and out. Jolly with the board as she'll push the ball up down the right wing. Argyle catches, surveys. Finds McKinnon top of the key. They work it to Lundgren on the left corner. Jolly to McKinnon. Right free throw line extended. Argyle fakes the shot. Goes to Lundgren. Top of the key. Jolly works to the left wing. Hands to McKinnon as she attacks down the paint. Finds Jolly top of the key. Long two on the way. Rattles out. Rebound pulled in by Pena with 3:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's Young. Miners set up the offense. Farr sets a screen for Young, drops it off inside to Condor. She backs down Hatch, shot on the way, no good. Rebound battled for, tipped out of bounds by McKinnon. We'll stay with the Miners with 2:50 to go here in the fourth quarter.
That's good defense there by Brenly Pugmire. She just walled up, made Condor shoot over top of her. Not that it was a bad shot, but Condor just couldn't get it to fall.
It's probably been their best offense for the Miners as Condor on the block. Pass to Condor, tipped into her hands, floats it up from 10 feet, side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by McKinnon. Here come the Rebels off and running with Jolly. On the right wing, this is Argyle. Drives baseline to Lundgren, kicks it top to key to McKinnon as they work it all the way back to Jolly on the right wing. Hands to Lundgren. Argyle, right corner to McKinnon. Work it down to Jolly, left corner. She'll attack the paint, has it stripped away by Farr. So looks like Farr took a shot there as we're going to get a timeout called by the Miners bench as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 59-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Clock winds under a minute to go. Fresh into the ball game for the Miners, number 13. That's Kaisley Kiergan. Rebels have the ball. Lundgren on the left wing, as well as number 20, Marissa Gout. Another pair of freshmen getting some minutes here for the Miners. Jolly finds Argyle. Will hand right to Jolly. She'll back up, finds Lundgren right corner, surveys to McKinnon. Lundgren picks up her dribble to Argyle. 7 to go on the shot clock. She'll pump fake back to Lundgren. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Hatch to Jolly. Catch and shoot jumper is short. It's going to be a shot clock violation. As the Rebels right there, I think they're making an effort there to move the ball around. They could have shot it a couple times. They had a couple really good looks, but I think they were trying to work it all the way down to the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, both Sage and Cass Argyle both passed up on good-looking open jump shots there.
You know, I like that from the Rebels. It's
classy.
It is. It's 59-8. It's, you know, Young going to catch and shoot from the top of the key. No good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle. You've done your job. You've won the game. You don't necessarily get points for winning by 60.
No, and then I don't know if you've noticed, but the Rebel student section is actually cheering for the Miners to get their 10th point. So
this is McKinnon in the right corner to Argyle, top of the key. Lundgren. She'll find McKinnon to Argyle, right corner. Top the key to Jolly. McKinnon catches to the left corner for Lundgren. 5 to go on the shot clock as Jolly finds Lundgren in the left corner. She'll catch and fire the left corner 3, side rim and out as the Miners will pull in the rebound with 10 seconds left to go. As here comes Despin on the wing. This is Kiergan, fires the shot, side rim and out. Hatch grabs the final rebound of the contest, as that'll do it for us here as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show after this.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Thank you. As it is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Rebels take care of business 59-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard, but we turn it over to Colin Pace to recap this matchup.
So for the Miners tonight, they had 2 players that scored, Mackenzie Brunson and Jordan Condor, both finishing with 4 points apiece. On the rebound side, Despain had 1, Brunson had 1 defensive. Condor had 3 defensive. Pena had 1 for a total of 6 defensive rebounds, and they had 5 offensive rebounds. On the Rebels side, so you had Kara Jolly with 4 points, Molly Weston with 6 points, Casey Wilson with 8 points, Sage Lundgren with 6 points, Paige Smith with 2, Braylon Pugmire with 2, Janie Wallentine with 2, Lacey McKinnon with 3, Violet Taylor with 6, Cass Argyle with 3, Haiti Pugmire had 7, Hannah Scott led the team with 9, and Brinley Hatch had 1. And the defensive rebound totals, Aaron, was we out-rebounded the Miners 28-11.
Yeah, Rebels take care of business here, 59-8. For the Miners, it's a really young team, really, really young. We talked about at halftime, they only have 2 seniors on the team, and one of those seniors was in a hoodie and a knee brace. You know, they lost the senior to injury, and it's tough to win games with young players. I mean, the Rebels do play a lot of young players, but, man, they also start 4 seniors. And it's just that experience that really helps out. And I think for the Miners, just getting this experience while you're young, it's going to get better for them. I can see this team. They're going to get much better as the time goes along. And I think the Miners will become better for, I don't want to say for games like this, but better for keeping their nose to the grindstone and just keep playing hard, because that's the one thing that they did the entire game. No matter the scores, they played hard. They kept trying, and they kept, you know, making plays. It's just sometimes the ball didn't fall for them.
Yeah, and, you know, talking to people around our region and whatnot, I'm excited to have TINTIC in our region. TINTIC's excited to be in our region, and not talking bad about another region, but it's more competitive here in Region 22, and that alone is going to bring up how these Miners play, these young girls, that they're playing a lot better opponents than what they would have last year.
And, you know, games like this, they're going to find themselves, I think, probably in the end, and by the end of the year, they'll find themselves in a game that's close, and it's going to make them a much better team going forward. And, you know, circumstantial, though, the Rebels are a really good basketball team. Not a lot of teams are going to be able to expect to go on the road and beat the Rebels here. It's a tough matchup. But when we come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208. When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game on the Independent Software Solutions post-game show. And for that, we turn it over to Cullen Pace. Cullen.
So I'm going to have to go clear back into the first quarter and give it to Hannah Scott with her and one that she finishes through contact like we talked about last night and goes to the free throw line and makes the free throw for 3 points of her game-leading 9 points tonight.
Yeah, congratulations, Hannah Scott, for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. When we come back, we will have your Crawford Troth Player of the Game as the Rebels take care of business 59-8. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. And it is time for your Crawford Troth Player of the Game. For that, we turn it over to Cullen Pace. Cullen.
So tonight for the Player of the Game, I'm going to have to go with Kira Jolly. She ended up with 4 points, 5 defensive rebounds, and 1 offensive rebound, and 1 other point. She had the only 2 fouls that were called on the Rebels tonight. So
she played the most physical, too.
Yeah, she played a great game. She was all over the boards and had 2 real nice shots and probably a couple assists that I missed. So tonight, the Crawford Trough Player of the Game is going to go to Kara Jolly. When
we come back, we'll have your Independent Software Solution, we'll have your Summit Pizza pregame show, as this has been the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. Next segment will be brought to you by Little Springs Water on the Summit Pizza pregame show. We'll be right back after this. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. The TINTIC Miners come in as this next segment is brought to you by Little Springs Water on Summit Pizza pregame show. Miners come in at 9-8 overall, 2-4 in region. Rebels come in 11-4, 3-1. We're going to welcome in my broadcast partner for the next game, Rob Leifson. As Rob, what do you have for us on the Miners?
Well, they average about 56 points a game, Aaron, to the Rebels 62. And one of the big stats that jumps off the page, Miners only average 18 rebounds to the Rebels 31 per game. Assists, Rebels 14, Miners 10. Steals per game, 11 for the Rebels, 7 for the Miners. And the Miners have got 2 wins in region, both of them over Altamont, which is the last time they played, which was on Tuesday. Rebels 3-1 in region, as you said. They played last night in Kemmer with a 20-point-plus win over the Rangers.
And when we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. That is Riley Moldenhauer, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
This week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, that's Addison Carrillo. Addie, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So it's your senior year. You guys just had senior night at Rich High School a couple weeks ago. Take me through what that means to you and take me through how special that was.
I think it's special just because of the environment when everyone actually comes and watches wrestling, because not many of the student body comes and watches because they don't know, but when everyone's there cheering, it just creates a special environment and you feel better. You're all hyped up and ready to go.
Yeah, you seem like, just thinking about it, you're hyped up, throwing hands up, and it looks like you're ready to run through a wall. So how has the wrestling season gone for you? How have your expectations of the season been? Have you met your expectations?
I have met my expectations. They were a little higher than last year, and I did better than last year. And overall, I've enjoyed it. I've been happy with the season.
So you guys are heading to the state tournaments are coming up in a couple of weeks. What do you want to see from yourself? What do you want to see from some of your teammates? Because I think it's no secret there are a couple of your teammates that could really do some damage in this tournament.
I want us all to just wrestle to the best of our ability, whether we win or lose. I just want us to try stuff and just to do what we can and just have fun, I guess.
So let's go ahead and turn it to yourself a bit, your personal life. What are some of your hobbies? What are some things that you like to do outside of school?
Well, most of the student body knows that I like to read and stuff, so I like to, read. I don't know what else I do.
Well, what are you reading right now?
I just started the Brother Band series.
So give me your favorite genre and your favorite book. Putting you on the spot heavily right here.
Yeah, I like more of like fantasy or dystopian just because it's like a break from reality. My favorite book, I don't have a favorite book. I have a favorite book series, which is the Ranger's Apprentice series.
See, I've read like 3 books in my life, so that's a real easy question for me, but I imagine you have a library up in your brain. The rest of your senior year, what do you want to do academically and then also athletically?
Well, I hope to graduate with my associate's degree, and then athletically, I think I'll be done after high school, but I'll just do random sports to stay in shape.
There's nothing wrong with that. So your associate's degree, what are you going to get your associate's in? I mean, it seems like every week I do an interview with some student that's going to graduate with their associate's degree. So what's yours in?
Mine's going to be in psychology, I believe, just a general science degree of psychology.
So for any students out there that are listening that are younger that are going to try to get their associate's degree before they graduate, what advice would you have for them?
Don't procrastinate your work. Yeah, I've had too many late nights for that where you don't sleep and then you just keep doing it. So just stay on top of your work if you can.
I second that. That was like my whole college career, and even still to this day, I still do that. It's a great piece of advice. One last thing. What should the world know about Addie Carrillo?
That I'm more fun than I seem. It just takes me a little while to warm up to you. So
we want to thank Riley Moldenhauer being a part of today's. Actually, we're going to change that up. That was the Addie Carrillo interview from last year. Here's the Riley Moldenhauer interview from this. Here, this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week and senior on the 1A state champ cheer team. That's Riley Moldenhauer. So let's get into it. You guys went down to the state cheer. You guys won. Just give me your thoughts. What was it like? What was it like out there, and what was going through your head when you guys were performing?
It was really fun. We definitely thought we had it in the bag until our pyramid wasn't scored right, but then we heard Tapiona was winning. So we were super nervous, but then we ended up pulling out in the end, so it was really good.
What goes through your mind right before you guys go out on stage in such an important routine?
I just try to go over in my head so I don't forget it.
So you guys also had a lot of turnover from fall cheer to winter cheer. Do you think that had a little bit of an impact on maybe it took a little bit longer to learn routines, or how did that impact you guys?
Yeah, we had to relearn a bunch of the routines just because we had to keep changing things. So that had a pretty big impact.
All right, so let's turn to you, Liz. What do you do in your free time when you do get some spare time? It seems like Rich High School students hardly ever have spare time.
I don't have much spare time. I usually just go on runs or I just watch movies.
So what's your favorite genre of movie, and also what's your favorite movie?
Probably just adventure, just movies like that. And my favorite movie is probably the new Hunger Games movie.
Do you have a favorite Avenger hero?
Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man too. So what do you want to accomplish the rest of your high school career academically?
Just to finish my associate's degree.
So what are you getting your associate's degree in? It's funny because last week I interviewed Addie Carrillo, who I mentioned to her, it seemed like every week I'm interviewing someone getting an associate's degree, and it's good to see that it continues on. Which year's going to be?
Interior design.
Interior design. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what school is that through, and how do you guys do your associate's degree programs?
We take some classes from Utah State and Snow, and then we just have to get the credits to get, I think, 60 credits, and then, yeah.
So have you been working on this since you were a freshman, or how long have you been working on it?
Since I was junior, that's when you can start taking the classes.
So you and some of your classmates complete 60 credits of college courses while going to high school in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's crazy. One final question for you. What should the world know about Riley Moldenhauer?
I like dancing. It's my passion.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We want to thank Riley Moldenhauer for being a part of our T7 Propane presentation, T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview on the Summit Pizza pregame show. We come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup, as well as meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for some Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson. Rob, what do you have for us?
Well, first key, Aaron, would be to use your senior experience. You've got Jaden Corney, Jaden Dash, Carson Muirbrick, Noah Perry, and the Miners do not have a senior. So a little bit of experience, I think, is the edge. I would say flame on from three. The Rebels have been hitting it well from three-point land, including last night against the Rangers, and we mentioned this in the scene set. Got a battle on the boards. Rebels average 31 a game, Miners only 18. I think that'll be huge if the Rebels can have that big of a domination on the boards.
My key to the game is get out and run. The head coach of the TINTIC Miners, Ryan Reed, during the JV game, turned to his team and said, hey, be ready. The varsity players watching the JV game that the Rebels were going to do this all night, that they're going to get out and run. Now it's how do you run on a team that knows you're going to run. The Rebels are athletic. They're quick enough to do it. I think they're going to be able to as we're going to send you over to our team intro, as these are the 2023-2024 Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team.
Carter Grohl, sophomore, guard. I'm Riker Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard. Jet Holmes, sophomore, guard.
Drake Weston, junior, point guard.
Jaden Dash, shooting guard, senior. Ridge Lundgren, sophomore, guard.
Noah Perry, senior, power forward.
I'm Jaden Cornea. I'm senior, and I play point guard.
My name is Taylor Walker. I'm a senior, and I play forward.
I'm Carter Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard.
Carter Scott, sophomore, guard.
My name is Tiny Pace. I am a junior, and I play center and post.
My name is Dylan Wazen, sophomore, forward.
Carson Muirbrook, senior, center.
Dylan Fonsbeck, sophomore, forward. Aiden Weston, sophomore and guard.
Cade Nelson, sophomore, forward.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. Let's go over those starting lineups first for the visiting Miners out of TINTIC. You have number 2, that's Stockton Hansen. Number 5, Hagen Jamison. Number 3, Cole Ward. Number 31, Hanson Barton. And number 12, Luke Larson. For the Rebels, you have senior 15, Jaden Cornea. Senior 11, Jaden Desch. Sophomore, number 12, Ridge Lundgren. Junior, number 13, Carter Hoffman, as the Rebels lose the jump ball. It'll be Miners basketball to start. This is Hanson, top of the key. Works to Ward. Dribbles across, hands it off to Larson. Look out for Luke Larson, as he has got unlimited range and able to shoot. As first foul of the game goes to Cole Ward. He's going to pick up the moving screen. If you're the Rebels, though, if you can attack Ward here on the defensive end, you get these Miners in foul trouble. They go a little bit deeper into the rotation than they want to. This is Cornea. Rangers come out in a 1-2-2, an extended version of a 3-2 zone. Desch in the left wing, fires inside to Muirbrook, deflected out of bounds off. We didn't get a signal, but it looks like it'll be Rebels basketball.
Jaden will take it anyway, even if it's not.
Desch to inbound. Goes to Muirbrook in that corner, finds Lundgren as the Rebels look to reset. Desch inside to Muirbrook, fires to Cornea, as that's a tough catch. Ward was there. Hoffman comes away with it, drops it off inside to Muirbrook, lays it in as the Rebels off and running. 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ward down the left wing. This is Jamison, drives into the paint. Up and under move against Muirbrook. Shot no good, but Muirbrook will be called for the foul.
Jamison averages 13 points and 7 boards a game, Aaron.
Yeah, this TINTIC team, they have multiple players averaging over 10 points per game. First free throw on the way, no good. By my count, there are 4 players averaging 10 plus, with Larson leading with 14.1. Back to the line to shoot is Jamison. Free throw off, as Jamison is a 59% free throw shooter. As the Rebels throw it ahead, goes out of bounds. It was deflected. Would be Rebels basketball. Would be Rebels basketball.
We got a vote. 3 referees, 2 say white, 1 says blue. White ball.
Inbound to Hoffman. His layup no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. Finds Lundgren. Top the key 3 is good. 5-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren buries the 3. Comes Hansen. Miners with the ball. Drives right towards the lane. Looking for a teammate as he picks up his dribble. Finds one in Barton. This is Larson to Ward. To Hansen. As that ball is stolen for the moment. It's tipped out of bounds off of Cornea. It'll be Miners basketball across from the Rebels bench. 6:38 to go in the first quarter. 16 to go on the shot clock. As Barton will inbound. Hoffman's going to stand right in front of him. They go to Ward. He drives across the top of the lane. Hands to Hansen. They hand to Jamison, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. Rebels bench wanted to travel, but I think he traveled because of the hold. As Noah Perry is going to check in, as I think that's on Muirbrook, his second. 6:32 to go in the first quarter. Muirbrook with 2 fouls. Inbounded to Ward. Drives left. As he pulls up from 15, that shot is short. Rebound into the hands of Hoffman. As Ward's going to grab him, and he'll have 2 fouls as both teams experience with foul trouble. As Ward comes back yelling he didn't touch them. That's
going to keep him in the game, Aaron.
They don't have much of a choice, I don't think. But that's not, if you're Ward, you got to let it go. Got to let it go. He has argued both of the fouls, and both of them have been fouls for the Miners. He needs to let it go. Inside to Desch. They go right to Hoffman. Reverse layup short. Rebound battled around. Goes off of the Miners, out of bounds. Checking into the game, number 44, Jace Perez. He will replace Ward. Miners going to their bench a little earlier than I think they'd want to. Lundgren catches, floats it from 5 feet off glass. No good. Rebound battled for. Pulled away by Hansen as he's going to lead the break. Drives right into the lane, picks up his dribble, looking for a teammate. Finds one in Barton. Just Hansen fires the 3 short. Rebound out to Desch as he's got floor in front of him. He's going to spin back, wait for a teammate. Finds Cornea as the Rebels will set up the offense. Desch on the right wing. Back to Cornea. Hoffman catches in the left corner inside to Perry. Turns, floats it up from 5 feet. That's long. Rebound pulled in by the Miners. Pass ahead to Hansen. Is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball with 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Rebels up 5-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cornea will lead the offense. Rebels have made it a point to run the ball. Pushed them on the break. Haven't been able to do so far today. Hoffman backdoor to Cornea as he is fouled on the play. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's a good find there from Carter Hoffman.
Excellent pass. And the foul's going to go to Hagan Jamison, his first, the 3rd on the Miners. First free throws for the Rebels in the game.
That one rattles around and out. 5-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:16 to go here in the first quarter. Cornea back to the line to shoot the second free throw. On the way, goes 0 for 2 as that hits the back rim. Rebound pulled in by Larson, coming back from the position outside of the three-point line. This is Jamison. Drives left, behind the back dribble, nearly loses it, keeps his dribble, drops it off inside. Barton goes to Hansen. Right wing three is long. Rebound into the hands of Desch. Come the Rebels. Cornea finds Perry. Back to Desch, to Lundgren. Catch and shoot, right wing three on the way is good. As the Rebels pushed it right there, and they got themselves a wide open look from three, as Lundgren has 6 in this game. This is Hansen. Top of the key. Back to his teammate. This is Jamison with the shot, no good. Lundgren with the rebound, looking to push it. Crosses over, finds Cornea to Desch, left corner. Surveys. No look pass inside to Lundgren, just couldn't quite make the catch. That was a pretty good look there from Desch. As Weston's going to check in for Cornea, 4:25 to go. 8 in the first quarter, 8-0 on the station on main scored. Rebels on top.
Could have been a double dribble right there, Aaron.
He's pressured all the way up the floor. Hansen, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way is good. 8-3 on the station on main scoreboard. Come the Rebels with Hoffman. Crosses over top the key to Weston. Finds Lundgren, right wing. Crosses over back to Weston. Inside to Hoffman, he surveys, looking to attack. Eurostep had it stripped, good hands there underneath by Jamison. Here come the Miners back the other way. He picks his dribble up. Finds Larson, he's going to fire for three, and just like that, it's a 2-point game as Larson buries the three. An official's timeout. Oh, we got a technical foul against the Miners. That's going to be on Jamison.
I think it was a little bit of trash talking maybe, Aaron.
From reading the referee's lips, it said he looked like he said he swung his elbow. As Desch to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way, no good. Desch back to the line to shoot the second. Second free throw on the way, rattles around and in as the Rebels pick 1 point back. With Rebels basketball, they lead 9-6 on the station on main scoreboard after the made bucket. That's a second on Jamison already. A couple of players already for the Miners in foul trouble with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Desch will inbound. It's uncontested to Lundgren as the Rebels will set up the offense. Inside to Desch, the free throw line, goes to Weston right away. Fakes the shot, finds Perry cutting, finds Hoffman, right corner three is good, and that's a 4-point swing after the made three from the Miners. Rebels go up 12-6 on the station on main scoreboard as Hoffman buries the corner three. This is Jace Perez, top of the key to Jamison. So they find Barton. Hansen drives right, picks up his dribble, finds his teammate Barton, goes right back to Hansen, top the key down the lane. His left-hand layup short. Rebound goes off of Perry, right back to Hansen as he'll lay it in. Tough break there for the Rebels. They had the rebound, just couldn't corral it. Lundgren, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way is good. 9 early for Lundgren, 15-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Miners come right back with Larson. He'll hand to Ward. Top the key to Jamison. Inside to Perez, tipped away, stolen by Lundgren. Here he comes in the open space, fakes the pass, right-hand layup is good. Good drive there from Lundgren is going to force a timeout called by the Miners as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. Here's the Stacey Repair instant replay of that last layup.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. This is Perez. He'll walk it up the floor. Drives left and works it to Hansen. Shot on the way, hits the side of the backboard, but that was blocked out of bounds, as it'll be Miners basketball with 2:26 to go in the first quarter.
Credit Jaden Dash with the block.
Larson to inbound. Goes to Barton. To Perez, top of the key. Finds Larson. He's going to fire away. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren as he fires ahead to Desch. Inside to Hoffman. Splits a couple of defenders. Lays it in. Great find there by Jaden Desch, as he's been tremendous distributing the basketball this year. Perez works it to Barton. Pass fake sends Desch flying by as he goes to Hansen. Pass stolen there by Hoffman. Here come the Rebels in transition. He'll cross over, attacks the lane, finds Lundgren, catch and shoot, left corner threes, no good. Rebound tipped out by Desch as he's going to keep control of it. Finds Hoffman as the Rebels will reset to Weston. Fresh shot clock with 1:45 to go, 19-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren on the left wing to Desch. Free throw line extended. Or excuse me, make that the elbow. He'll dribble out of some pressure. Goes to Weston, top of the key. Finds Desch, left wing three on the way, short. Rebound's going to be saved by Desch as he threw it to where Lundgren was. Lundgren looked like he was heading back to play some defense. Lundgren was unable to get back. Good hustle there from Desch, but that was a smart play. Instead of throwing it into an area where it could have turned into a fast break the other way, Desch did a good job finding a spot where only either Lundgren could get to it or it could get knocked out of bounds, as it got knocked out of bounds there. Miners basketball. This is Perez looking across the timeline. He does. Picks up his dribble. He finds Barton on the wing. This is Larson. Drives left, top of the key. Work it on the wing to Barton. Up and under move, left-hand layup, no good, but they're going to call a foul against the Rebels.
Drake Weston going to get his first and the third on the Rebels.
Braylon Jones into the game for the Miners, number 32. First free throw on the way. Back rim and out, as this is Barton at the line to shoot. Barton comes into the contest shooting the ball from the free throw line at a 50% clip. Free throw on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in, though, by the Miners as Hansen gets it. Rebels won't like that, though. Larson drives left. Steps back, wanted to shoot, couldn't shoot, as a good defense there. As a double team, we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
Maybe going to get Jaden Desch on the reach. Yep. Jaden is completely shocked. That is the fourth foul on the Rebels in the first quarter.
Rebels are going to take a second as they're going to clean up a wet spot on the floor in front of the Rebels bench. 49.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. 19-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Miners looking to inbound. Rebels playing pretty good defense. They're going to have to lob it high to Jones. This is Hansen. Pass to Larson, nearly escapes him. Steps back, looking to shoot. Pulls it through, gets it off to Hansen. Tough pass, tough catch, as the Rebels are going to call a foul.
Going to get Jaden Cornea, I think.
They're going to call him Hoffman. That's tough. Carter's in good position.
Well, Miners yet to hit a free throw, Aaron.
Stockton Hansen, the line to shoot two. First free throw on the way. Rattles around and out. As Hansen, he shoots the ball at 55% from the line. Hansen back to the line to shoot the second half. Free throw on the way is good. 19-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Shot clock, in-game clock, just about a half-second difference. It's Cornea on the left wing. Goes to Hoffman. Back to Cornea, left wing, he'll survey. Lundgren in that left corner. Jab steps, fakes the shot. Looking to attack middle of the floor, finds Cornea. He attacks down the lane, drops it off to Weston. Tough catch. It's kept alive as they battle for it.
Going to call a foul on Jaden Cornea.
That wasn't a foul. That was two players battling for the ball. I don't think that's a... I think the player was going down before Jaden got to him. But Rebels will have to battle through it. 19-9 on the station on main scoreboard. 12.3 seconds left to go.
Hanson back to the line. He's 1 of 2 so far tonight.
Free throw on the way. Rattles around and out. This will be the 8th free throw of the game for the Miners. Second one on the way is good. 19-10 on the station on main scoreboard. 12 seconds to go as the Rebels will roll the ball up the floor. Weston picks it up, goes to Lundgren as it looks like it'll be his responsibility with 8 seconds left to go. Crosses over, finds Weston into the corner. Hoffman catch and shoot three is blocked out of bounds. Good defense there from Hanson. It'll be Desch to inbound. Lob it up to Lundgren, lays it up off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, shot is blocked out of bounds. 0.9 to go. Rebels have just enough time to get a jump shot off. Let's see what they decide here with Desch as Lundgren's actually going to inbound. They lob it up to Desch. He lay up, no good, but he's fouled on the play as Desch will shoot 2 free throws. And put 0.3 back on the clock. Fouls on number 32, Braylon Jones. That's his first. We'll put 0.3 back on the clock. Foul's actually on 23. I'm not seeing the 23. I think it was 32. Yeah, it was 32.
We're going to get our numbers straight sooner or later. Jaden shot 2 free throws. They were technicals. He was 1 of 2 from the line.
It's a great play for the Rebels, especially when there's just not anyone as athletic as Desch. Usually in any gym he walks into, they sky it high for him. He tips it, doesn't go in, but he was fouled. Makes the first free throw, 20-10 on the station on main scoreboard. 0.3 seconds left to go in the quarter. Second free throw is good as the Miners are just going to inbound it. They don't have enough time to get the shot off. They'll hold as we'll head to the second quarter, 21-10 on the station on main scoreboard as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Cole Ward is checked back in for the Miners. If you're the Rebels, I'd say try to attack him right away if you can. A couple of Miners in foul trouble already as they have their starting lineup out there. Cornea to Weston. Finds Lundgren on the right wing, fakes the shot, looking to attack. Backs out Weston, catch and shoot, right wing three on the way. Rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Hanson. Come the Miners the other way. That pass is going to go into the student section as waiting in the weights was Cornea. I think Cornea would have stepped in front of that one. I think that ball just kind of got launched into the student section to get a dead ball turnover instead of allow the Rebels on the fast break.
4th turnover on the Miners so far. They shot 27% in the first quarter. Rebels shot 47.
Cornea, left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key to Lundgren. Weston, top of the key. He's going to fire the three. That's no good. Rebound battled for. Will go off of the Miners. Desch will inbound. Goes to Weston in the corner, trying to go inside to Hoffman. Fire ahead to Ward. Nice pump fake move as he lets Ridge Lundgren go by. 21-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston will push it up the floor. Cornea to Desch, middle of the floor. Finds Hoffman in the corner. Drives down the lane, finds Desch at the free throw line. As he's going to back out, Rebels will reset with 19 to go in the shot clock. Lundgren, catch and shoot, right wing three on the way is good. Ridge Lundgren's on fire tonight as he's got, by my count, 4 threes already in this game. Rebels didn't get back, but Lundgren was able to tip the pass out of bounds as Barton was underneath the hoop with no one guarding him. 24-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 6:40 to go, second quarter.
You are correct. That is the 4-3 by Ridge, 14 points in the first half.
They lob it to Jamison. Hands to Ward, looking to drive down the left wing. Holds long enough to find Hansen. Picks up his dribble, shoots it over Weston. That's good. 24-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston pushes it up the floor. His pass stolen, stripped away by Desch. Wraps around inside to Hoffman. What a find by Jaden Desch. Give him a steal and an assist. Here comes Hansen, top of the key. As give Desch another steal as he tips that one away. Here comes Weston in the open floor. Drops it off inside to Cornea. Lundgren, catch and shoot. Left corner, three on the way is off. Rebound pulled in by Ward. He'll drive down the lane. Pass deflected, taken away by Cornea. 5:53 to go here in the second corner. Here comes Cornea down the floor. Finds Hoffman, catch and shoot. Right corner, three on the way is good. 29-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ward fires ahead, left wing for Jamison. He'll drive the paint. Floats one off glass and good. Tough move there for Hagen Jamison. 29-16. Rebels moving ahead to Lundgren. Back to Weston. He's going to fire the right wing three, and that's good. Rebels doing a great job, even after a made bucket, getting the ball down the floor, not allowing the Miners to set up their defense. Jamison will fire. His answer no good. Here comes Lundgren. Split a couple of players, drops it off to Desch, who lays it in. Tough finish there. That's a nice pass from Lundgren, 34-16. I think Desch thought Lundgren was going to lob it up for him. Instead, Desch will reverse lay it in. This is Hansen on the right wing. He finds Larson. Looking to drive left, does. They go inside. Jamison left open. Shot no good as Cornea is going to pick up the foul.
That's a late whistle.
It's probably the right call, though, as Cornea got his chest into him.
Jaden's second foul, first one of the quarter for the Rebels.
Might have been one of those where if the ball goes in, the official plays on. As Jamison will shoot 2 free throws.
His first free throws of the game.
First free throw on the way. Rattles around and in. Carson Meerbrook's going to check in for Jaden Desch, as Meerbrook hasn't been on the floor since 2 minutes into the game, as he picked up his second foul real early in this one. Has to play smart. Jamison back to the line to shoot the second free throw. That one is good. Comes in at a 50% clip on the season. Comes Weston. Cornea. Back to Weston. To Meerbrook at the free throw line. Fakes the shot, looking to attack. Trying to drop it off underneath for Lundgren. Is able to maintain. Ooh, Rebels called timeout right as Lundgren found Meerbrook in the lane. He's smiling coming back to the bench. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as again on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. I like that timeout from Coach Cornea. Rob, what about you?
Yeah, he could see that he was pinned in the corner. He was going to bail him out.
Weston catches on the left wing, fires a three that's short. Rebound into the hands of Hansen. Fires ahead, finds Ward, has trouble with it in the corner. Make that Barton, excuse me. Top the key, Hansen steps into a three. That's back rim and out. Rebounded by Cornea as he'll push the ball up the floor. Finds Weston in the corner, drives baseline, poked out of bounds by the Miners. Good hands by, I believe, that was Larson that tipped that out. Lundgren to inbound. 4:10 to go in the second quarter. Inside to Hoffman. His layup is good and one. As Carter Hoffman finishes strong through the contact, will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. I think most importantly, that's called on Hagen Jamison. That's his third. That'll bring Braylon Jones off the bench to replace him. Hoffman, shoot the free throw. It's good.
13 points already for Carter. He only averages 7 a game.
37-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Hansen to walk the ball up the floor. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Ward, top the key. Drops it off inside to Jones. Back to Ward's going to fire the three. Backboard and out. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Fires ahead to Hoffman. He catches right-hand layup, no good, but he'll shoot 2 free throws as the Rebels once again push the ball up the floor right there. And that's where they're most effective, is when they're in transition.
Fouls on Hansen. I believe that is his first. Second on the Miners in the quarter.
Hoffman in the line to shoot the free throw. First one is good. 38-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Carter Hoffman comes in to the weekend, shooting the ball at a 63% clip from the free throw line as he goes 2 for 2 there. 39-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Ward. Crosses the timeline, Miners into the offense. Drives right around Cornea, floats it up off glass and good, and one for Cole Ward. As he was another player that was taken out of the game early with foul trouble.
That's Jaden's second foul, second one on the Rebels in the quarter, and Noah Perry will check in for him.
It's actually Cornea's third.
Oh, it is his third, yep. Thank you for the correction.
Ward to shoot the and one. 39-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Free throw on the way is good. 39-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes a 1-2-2 into the middle of the floor for Hoffman. Finds Perry back door. One extra pass to Ward. I think Noah had a layup there. This is Hansen. Pulls up, long two is good. His toe was just on the line. 39-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Same defense here for the Miners as Lundgren catches right wing three on the way. Rattles around and out. Rebound battled for off of the Rebels as Weston smacks it out of bounds. Here comes Jaden Desch to check in for Carter Hoffman. Interesting wrinkle defensively for the Miners. It's more of an extended 1-2-2 into maybe a hybrid 1-3-1 as Ward down the wing. Finds Larson, catch and shoot three on the way. No good as Desch pulls in the rebound. Crosses the timeline. Miners come with the trap. They go Meerbrook, middle of the floor, looking to attack. Hands it off to Weston. His layup no good. Lundgren with the rebound. Goes right back up with it strong. He's going to draw the foul as he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That would be Braylon Jones' second foul. First free throws of the ball game for Ridge.
First free throw on the way. No good.
Ridge already with 6 rebounds in the game, 2 of them offensive.
Back to the line to shoot the second half. Into the routine, ball on the way, no good as he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Hansen with the rebound. He'll push it up the floor. Trying to get the ball into Ward's hands, but Weston did a good job for the moment. Ward floats it up from 5 feet out. That's good. 39-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Inside to Meerbrook as he's fouled on the play. Unfortunately for Carson, he had a clear lane to the hoop after the foul, but it'll be on the ground as that's only the 4th foul against the Miners in the second quarter. Second against Hansen, though. Desch to inbound. Finds Weston top of the keys. The Rebels will set it up. Poked away from behind. as Ward had a man out in front, doesn't throw it ahead. Instead, dribbles down the floor, finds Hansen to Larson, drives baseline, trying to drop it off inside to a teammate, escapes the Miners for the moment as Ward has his pocket picked by Desch. Here comes Jaden in the open floor. His layup good and one as the Miners grab Desch after he laid it in. It'll be a free throw for Jaden Desch.
That is Hagan Barton's first foul, 5th on the Miners. Those are the kind of plays, Aaron, that drive a coach nuts. Just let him lay it in. You know you've been beat. Don't add to the damage.
Free throw on the way is good. 42-25 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels are going to press. Ward fires ahead to Larson. Step back corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound into the hands of Weston as we're going to get a late foul called against the Rebels.
Foul's going to be on Ridge Lundgren. I believe that is his first. It is his first, only the 3rd on the Rebels in the quarter.
Minute 56 to go in the second quarter. There'll be Miners basketball out of bounds under the Rebels hoop. They work it to Jones. This is Ward, top of the key. Pulls up from 15 over Muirbrook. That's a miss. Rebound by Muirbrook into the hands of Weston. That's a great play by Carson. Here come the Rebels off and running. Perry looking to attack down the lane. His pass goes into the legs of Jones. Here comes Ward on the reversal. Layup from Barton is good. 42-27 as the Rebels throw ahead to Desch, looking to attack middle of the floor. Drops it off to Perry inside. Right-hand layup is good. That's a beautiful find once again from Jaden Desch. I think he was looking right towards our broadcast booth when he dropped that pass off. This is Ward to Hansen. He's going to pull up for 3. That's off. Rebounded into the hands of Muirbrook. Goes quickly to Weston as the Rebels want to push, and they do. Weston down the lane to Perry. Goes to Muirbrook looking to attack. Right-hand layup, no good, but he traveled.
5th turnover on the Rebels, and the Miners have 5 as well, Aaron.
Pretty clean basketball game so far in the turnover department. Minute, 4 seconds left to go in the first half. Rebels are going to bring a bit of a press here. This is Larson. Works it on the wing to Barton, to Jones, surveys, finds Ward. He'll attack down the right wing. Lost it for a moment. Up and under move is good. Good concentration there from Ward as he went up and under. Lost it for a second. Rebels find Desch, left corner 3, fakes it, drives the baseline, drops it off to Weston. Pump fake, shot no good. This is Ward. Ward crosses over, gets a screen. Goes to Larson. His pass to Barton. Into the paint, fades away, shot is no good. Rebound into the hands of Muirbrook. 15 seconds to go as Carson fires ahead to Perry. Back to Carson, he attacks, right-hand layup is good. What a play that was. The two bigs getting together to give and go in the lane. Here comes Larson down the lane, 5 seconds to go. Loses it out of bounds, it will stay with the Miners. 3.5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. If you're the Rebels, you have a foul to give, but you don't want to grab when they're shooting. As Ward's going to catch and shoot, left corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Lundgren as he fires the 3/4 court shot. Don't know if it would have been off in time. It goes out of bounds, it goes short. As that'll do it for us here in the first half. 46-29 on the Station on Main scoreboard as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. As well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, boys varsity basketball team. That's Lex Cornea on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
With head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team, that's Coach Lex Cornea. Coach Cornea, you guys took care of business this week, beat Big Piney at home, and then also beat Manila on the road. Let's go and talk about the Big Piney game first.
Well, we knew, in the RPI, it doesn't matter that you're playing a non-region, out-of-state, whatever team, like every game counts the same. And so I think our guys came in with their ears pricked. We knew how good Ruben Stoutenberg is, and I think they just took it as a challenge of, they did beat us last year in the game that we had with them up there. And I think we had something to prove, and I just think we were locked and gritty, and what a great game. We shot a lot, but we were still over 30% from the three-point line, even with the high volume of shooting, and those were the shots that were there. And we've told kids, you shoot the shot that is there. If it's not there, then you find another one. But if it's there, we expect you to pull trigger. Yeah, I was really happy with that game. I think that the kids were really comfortable. They love playing fast, and it was a good one. It set us up for the next night.
Well, speaking of the next night, you guys went on the road to Manila, got a win in Manila. That's a tough gym to win in, and you guys took a huge lead to start and then kind of just salted it away the rest of the way. So what was behind that big start?
Well, we had focused on it and talked about how our starts had not been good. The Wendover game to go down 9-0, it was something we had addressed in practice, and just really happy with the way we came out. And I kind of expected that we were going to have a letdown at some point. And you got to credit Manila. Yeah, they're not the team that they've been in the past, but that is a very good, disciplined, hardworking, gritty team. And, Manila was not going to let that turn into a 25-point game in the first half. They're not wired that way. And actually, I think our guys handled that comeback pretty well. It got cut to 6, and I didn't see guys lose their head or panic. We kind of just kept grinding, and then it paid off in the second half. So really happy with the start, and actually really happy with the response they had to that comeback.
So you guys will play Kemmer at Kemmer again, as you played them already in Kemmer at the Fossil Country Classic. What can you take from that first game and apply it to the second game? What also do you want your guys to forget about the first game?
As far as what we can take, Bowen had a really good game against us, and he's a good player, but we need to take it personally that he had 26 points, and so that's something I definitely want to see addressed, and I think they're eager to go play them again, and also their guards are just really scrappy, hard-working kids that can make a shot, and it's a great matchup to have right now. As far as things I'd like to forget about, first off, just because you beat a team once doesn't mean anything about what's happening after that. It's a whole new 32. And I think with our 3-game weekend this week and TINTIC twice, I hope guys aren't tempted to overlook Kemmer and focus on TINTIC, whom we haven't played yet. But Kemmer matters just as much. Every game matters, and hopefully we have that mindset.
So that brings me to my next question of you're playing TINTIC in a back-to-back. That's something that's a rarity in high school sports, of playing a team twice in 2 days. What challenges does that present to you as a coach and as a team?
Well, we've done this before. 2 years ago, we played Manila back-to-back nights, and really important games. We actually split with them. We went out there, they won here. And by that second game, you just know each other so well. It all comes down to players making plays. There's no real setup that you can do or prep work you can do to take them by surprise. Like, you are who you are. And I think legs factor in too. The second game of that, we are getting on a bus and going to Eureka, Utah, and it's a tough trip. It's a long way down there. But I also think that, a game like that, you really get to know the team, and it's a challenge, but it also provides some opportunities for us to, really see where we are on back-to-back nights and have to bring it, 3 nights in a row this weekend.
So what can you tell me about the Miners? It seems like their rotation's kind of short, but they have 5 players in their starting rotation that can really play.
Yeah, they, Coach Reed has taken them around a lot. They played a lot of basketball, and those 5 play really well. Now, it drops off after that. In fact, he kind of keeps it to a 5-man rotation, but the Larson kid, he's a lefty. He can shoot it from anywhere on the floor. Really talented kid, and the rest of them, they just move the ball around, play together really well. In fact, I think it's as close of a team as we've seen to ourselves with kind of the style they play, the speed they play at. But I do think we need to show that, we're a team that won a state championship in football. We've been in the weight room, and I think we need to go be physical and establish that early. In my mind, that's the biggest difference between us and TINTIC right now, is that we need to be physical and show that's a strength of ours, and see how they respond.
We want to thank Coach Lex Corney for being a part of the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital halftime coaches show on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. When we come back, we'll have some Town of Woodruff first half highlights for you, brought to you by, obviously the Town of Woodruff, but you're listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Broadcast booth. Quickly, Town of Woodruff first half highlights on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show.
Yeah, the Rebels are shooting 53% from the floor, Aaron. 7 of those from three-point land. The Miners shooting 39%. And we talked about the battle of the boards. Rebels up 21-13. Ridge was 7. Jaden Desch was 6. Stockton Hansen leading the Miners with 7 rebounds. Your leading scorer, Carter Hoffman with 15. And Hansen and Ward with 9 for the Miners.
Hansen has the ball, left corner, guarded by Desch. He'll hand off to Larson. His pass into the hands of Ward. Drives left into the lane. Drops it off to Hansen. Pump fakes, lets the defender go by, fires the shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook. Rebels flying around defensively that possession. Here comes Cornea. Hands to Meerbrook, crosses over towards the paint. Right hand layup is good. Good strong take there from Carson Meerbrook. 48-29 on the station on main scoreboard. It's Ward. He finds Jamison right wing. As they're going to call a foul on the Rebels. That ball got stuck in the hip of Jamison. I think he got away with one right there.
Fouls on Carter Hoffman, his second. Referee's playing catch with him.
Jamison to the line to shoot the free throw. First one on the way is good.
He was 2 from 2 from the line in the first half.
Back to the line, looking to make it a perfect 4 for 4. Free throw on the way is short. Rebound battled into the hands of Desch. 48-30 as he pushes up the floor. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. They're going to call a travel on Cornea as Coach Lex Cornea is talking to the official down here as Jamison palmed the ball. Much more than that was a travel, and it went against the Rebels. If you're Coach Cornea, you're probably frustrated with that last couple of possessions because they kind of got the short end of the stick there. Jumper there from Hansen is good. 48-32 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea walks it up the floor to Desch. Pump fakes into the lane. Drops it off inside to Lundgren. It was deflected. I think it caught him up high. Here come the Miners back the other way. This is Ward. Drives left down the lane. His layup is no good as a battle for the rebound. Ward comes up with it. Pump fakes to the corner. This is Larson. Here comes a layup attempt. No good as Hansen misses the layup. Desch dribbled it off his foot, was able to keep control of it all the way down the lane. Finds Lundgren. Left corner three on the way is good. As that might not have been the most graceful play Jaden Desch has ever had, but he was able to make it effective. 15-foot jumper on the way from Barton goes out of bounds. 6:18 to go here in the third quarter. 51-32 on the station on main scoreboard. It's Cornea. Once again, this is the first half of a back-to-back. These two teams will play again tomorrow at TINTIC High School. Lundgren to Meerbrook to Desch, right corner, pump fakes, thought about the shot, instead fires to Hoffman. Drops it off to Meerbrook, looking to attack the block. His reverse layup is good. I think Carson Meerbrook has a real advantage inside in this game. Here comes Ward down the lane. No one stops him. Left-hand layup short. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook. Fired ahead to Hoffman. His left-hand layup is good. 55-32 on the station on main scoreboard. As they're going to call over and back.
And they broke the baseline, I believe.
Yep. And then it'll be Rebels basketball. As it'll be Desch to inbound. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Lobs it to Meerbrook. Double teamed immediately. His pass tipped away by Ward. Miners take over. As Ward floats one, that's deflected by Hoffman. Right back to the hands of Ward, though. Here he comes down the right wing. No one picks him up. His right-hand layup is good. 55-34 on the station on main scoreboard as Desch will walk it up the floor. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. 55-34 is Meerbrook to Cornea. Hoffman in the right corner, drives baseline. Trying to find Lundgren in the corner. Instead, he finds Ward. Here come the Miners back the other way with Hansen. Larson catch and shoot left corner three on the way. No good. It's been a tough night for him. Layup attempt on the rebound by Jamison. No good. As Larson's a very good three-point shooter. Just has not been his night. As you got to imagine tomorrow, he's going to shoot the ball a little bit better at home. Cornea in the left corner to Lundgren. To Meerbrook, back to Cornea. He'll fire the left corner three. That's long. Rebound battled for into the hands of Jamison. Here come the Miners, fired ahead as Barton looking to give the Rebels a taste of their own money. His three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. As I don't think that's the game the Miners want to get into with the Rebels as Lundgren crosses over into the paint, drops it off to Hoffman. Shot blocked from behind. Lundgren gets the rebound to Desch. He'll fire away from the left wing. That's good. 58-34 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. As this is Hansen. Picks up his dribble to Larson, left wing, top of the key, drives into the paint, pump fakes, trying to get the defender around him, leans in, shot no good. Great defense there from Ridge Lundgren. As he wants to throw it ahead, can't quite. There's the pass to Desch, left corner, looking to attack. You'll slow it down as the Rebels will reset offensively. 3:56 to go. Muirbrook at the free throw line. Inside to Hoffman, tough catch. His pass to Desch deflected, will go out of bounds. Good play there by Desch. Instead of trying to save, he just lets it go as the Rebels will reset. Drake Weston will check in for Ridge Lundgren with 3:49 to go here in the third quarter. I think they're waiting for the Rebels bench to sit down so Desch can inbound, as they were giving high fives to Hoffman coming into the game. Muirbrook post up. His attack from below the rim, no good. Great defense there by Jamison as he goes to Ward, left wing. Jamison, that's got to be offensive. There it is. As he put his forearm right into the chest of Carter Hoffman. That's his fourth.
That is Hagen Jamison's fourth foul. And coach did not get a sub in before play resumed.
If you're the Rebels, you can take advantage here. They go to Desch, guarded by Jamison. As he goes to the corner, fires to Weston, attacks the middle of the floor, pulls up from 5 feet. That's good. Nice play there as Desch finds Weston, who floats it in from 5 feet. Here comes Ward. Fires ahead to Hansen. He's going to step back, long two. Hits the shot clock, goes out of bounds. As we're going to get a timeout from the TINTIC Miners as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside the Electrified Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for the Bear Lake Realty Fan Cam as you see the student section across the way. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. Visit bearlakerealty.com or call 435-946-8888. Once again, that phone number is 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com as we head back to our live cam. Rebels on top, 60-34, 3:09 left to go in the third quarter. It'll be Rebels basketball under their own hoop. Cornea will have a free walk up to the half-court line. Miners are not pressing. Let's see if they jump with that defense again. Here they go. It looks like they're trying to extend the 1-2-2 as it's turned over. Defense works for the Barton. Ward looking to attack. Into the corner. Larson pump fakes, drops it off underneath into the feet of Hansen as it's stripped away by Muirbrook. Throwing ahead to Hoffman. One-on-one. His layup is good and one. Carter Hoffman as he absorbed the contact there from Barton.
Foul is on Hagen Barton, I believe his second. It is true, and the second on the Miners in the quarter.
62-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Perry checks in for Desch. Hoffman to the line to shoot the free throw. It is good. 63-34 as Lundgren will check in for Hoffman. 2:44 to go on the Station on Main scoreboard here in the third quarter. This is Ward. He'll drop it off to Hansen on the right wing. Looking to attack. Muirbrook does a good job walling off. Hansen has to hand to Ward. Into the paint. Floats it up. Shot no good. Rebound ripped away by Cornea. From the Rebels in transition. It's Lundgren on the right wing. Crosses over into the paint. Drops off to Muirbrook. He attacks the rim and lays it in. Nice finish there by Carson Muirbrook. Good find by Ridge Lundgren from the Miners. This is Larson. Into the corner for Barton. Ward. Up and under move. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled away again by Cornea. Good defense last two possessions from Jaden Cornea. Ending with good rebounds. He pushes the ball up the wing. On the wing to Lundgren as he fires the left wing three. Rattles in and out. Here comes Barton down the lane. Hansen, right corner three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Weston. As he'll walk it up the floor. 1 minute, 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rebels on top, 65-34. This is Cornea. Surveys from the right wing. Lundgren in the right corner. Fakes the shot. Back to Cornea. He'll attack the middle of the floor. Floats it from the free throw line. I think that got deflected. hits the rim, falls into the hands of Ward. The Miners hurry, they have numbers. Ward down the lane, left-hand layup, no good. Great defense there from Carson Muirbrook as Weston pushes it up the wing, as Ward reaches in from behind and fouls. Pace getting frantic here in the third quarter.
Third foul on Ward. The Miners do not have the depth to get into foul trouble, Aaron.
He's going to be replaced by Jace Perez. Ward's actually done a tremendous job. He picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter, and that's his third, coming with just under 2 minutes to go in the third. He did a terrific job playing it through foul trouble. Weston has the ball, right wing to Cornea. Back to Weston. Perry in the right corner inside to Muirbrook. Drops it off inside to Cornea. What a pass that was. Can't quite finish the layup. Muirbrook battling for the rebound, but it falls into the hands of Perez. That's a good find there from Carson. Cornea just could not finish. Hansen pushes it up the floor.
Going to get a foul on Ridge Lundgren, I believe his second. Only the second on the Rebels in the quarter.
Again, another tough miss on a dribbling violation against the Miners leads to a Rebels foul. Hansen fakes the shot. Down the lane, floats it up from 5 feet. That's good. As dribbling up the floor, the ball carrier palmed it 3 or 4 times. And not just a little palm, like wrapped around as Weston. But that's what will happen in a 65-36 game. Sometimes you won't get the benefit of every call. Nice pass from Muirbrook to Lundgren underneath, who lays it in on the right side of the rim. 67-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Hansen. Drives into the paint, floats it up. Shot is short. Rebound into the hands of Hansen. His second chance opportunity. I think he got hacked. Didn't get the call, though. Lundgren to push it up the floor. Down the lane. Drops it off to Muirbrook. His shot from behind blocked, but the Rebels will get the call. As I think he clipped Muirbrook in the head. Oftentimes our officiating extraordinaire, Colin Pace, talks about when you swing down, you're not going to get the benefit of the call most of the time. Even if Hansen didn't get the head of Muirbrook, first free throw is good.
Stockton Hansen's third foul.
When you swing down like that, though, a lot of times the official will give the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. Muirbrook to the line to shoot the second free throw. On the way, it is good. 69-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Perez to push it up the floor. 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. He attacks, floats it up off the glass, and good. Nice finish there from Jace Perez. 12 seconds to go in the quarter as Lundgren will walk it up the floor. Miners look to double team him right away. Crosses over into the paint. Drops it off Perry. Catch and shoot. Corner 3 on the way. No good. But the Rebels will head to the fourth quarter, leading 69-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Inside the Let's Talk Players broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Lob play to Ridge Lundgren. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Second chance opportunity blocked by Jamison. Here comes Ward down the lane, floats it up, gets the whistle, and will shoot 2 free throws.
Foul's going to go to Noah Perry, his first.
Ward will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw on the way is good as Ward comes into the contest shooting 77% from the free throw line. Larson is their best free throw shooter at 75%. Back to the line for Ward. Shot on the way. Short rebound pulled in by Perry as he goes down. Miners will retain the basketball. Ward down the lane. Layup is no good. Rebound pulled in by Jamison. Reverse layup good. 69-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Weston. Muirbrook at the free throw line. So call a travel against Muirbrook. 69-41 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Barton. Goes on the wing to Hansen. He's going to pull up for three. That's off. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Muirbrook as he finds Weston. As Ward will foul. Well, we'll see who it's on. It depends on who they call it on. It is on Ward. That's his fourth. Trying to negotiate the foul to his teammate. He jumped right into the face of Weston. I don't really know what you're arguing. This is Lundgren. Weston, right wing, 7:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Go to Hoffman, right corner, inside to Muirbrook, looking to attack the rim. He does, lays it in. 71-41 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 6:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. This is Hansen. Loses control, picks it up, finds Ward. Will dribble to the top of the key. Still going left. Inside. This is Hansen. Nice pump fake as he floats it up from 5 feet. Good recovery on the defense from Muirbrook. So here come the Rebels pushing it up the floor with Weston. He attacks down the lane. No one stops him. Layup no good though. As he got clipped from behind, but I don't know if you're going to get that call in a 30-point game. Here comes Hansen down the lane. He'll lay it in. 71-43 on the Station on Main scoreboard. If you're the Rebels, got to be strong with the ball. Whistles aren't going to be the biggest thing happening as Weston has it go off his leg out of bounds. We're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels. I'm sure Coach Corney is going to talk about that right now as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 71-43 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Will be Miners basketball to start the after the timeout. Five on the floor for the Rebels: Perry, Hoffman, Smith, and Cornea. The same starting five on the floor. For the Miners, it's Hansen, Ward, Jamison, Larson, and Barton. Comes Ward down the right wing. Hands it off to Jamison. Pulls up from 15. That's good. Nice shot there from Jamison. Cuts it to a 71-45 game. It's Cornea to Hoffman inside. Pass stolen by Hansen. He'll push it up the floor. Crosses over, pulls up, top the key three on the way. Is off the rim, no good. Perry with the rebound. Spins around, finds Cornea. Rebels into the offense. They go to Smith. Back to Cornea. Hoffman. He'll survey. To Smith at the elbow, finds Desch. Takes the right corner three, instead drops it off to Smith. 14 to go on the shot clock. Perry on the right wing to Desch. On the baseline. Buries the baseline jumper. He might have been behind the backboard when he let that go. As that shot falls, 73-45. Larson's going to pull up for three. That's short. Just been that kind of night for Larson as they throw ahead to Hoffman. He'll lay it in. 75-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As it's Jamison behind the back dribble, crosses over between two players. That's stripped away by Noah Perry. He throws ahead to Desch. Drops it off inside to Corney. A right-hand layup is good. 77-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Ward crosses the timeline, finds Hansen. Had Barton open on the back pick. Instead, they work it around to Ward. His three-pointer on the way, no good. Hansen battles for the ball. Hoffman will be called for the foul as he went up through the arms to go after the ball. He'll be on the ground as the Rebels are going to bring some subs in. It'll be Taylor Walker, Carter Grohl, Talon Pace. They'll replace Carter Hoffman, Jaden Cornea, and Jaden Desch. As they'll get a round of applause. They leave the floor up 32, 4:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top 77-45. Lob pass to Jamison. They'll hand to Ward. Hansen to Larson up top. This is a three from Barton. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Perry as he'll lead the break. Finds Smith. He'll drive baseline to Pace in the left corner. Grohl catches, drives down the lane. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound battled for into the hands of Hansen. He'll push it up the right wing. Larson. Back to Hansen. Pump fakes, drives the lane as Pace will be called for the bumping foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Talon's first foul of the ball game, the third on the Rebels in the quarter.
4 minutes even to go. That'll send Hansen to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw on the way, rattles out.
Miners have shot 50% from the free throw line before that one, Aaron, 7 of 14.
Back to the line to shoot. Second free throw on the way is good. Grohl will walk it up the floor. Miners are still going to press. Perry from the elbow. He's fouled on the shot. Will shoot 2 free throws.
Going to give the foul to Luke Larson. His first. Noah's first free throws of the ball game.
First free throw from Perry on the way, no good. Checking the game for the Rebels. Oh, in a second, checking in the game for the Rebels as it's Carter Scott. He'll replace Noah Perry.
Rebels had been 10 of 15 from the free throw line before that one.
This free throw on the way is good as Noah's going to take a seat. Carter Scott will check in. 78-46 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Ward. Pushes it up the floor, crosses over, trying to get into the lane. Finds teammate Hansen in the right corner. He'll drive. Right-hand layup is good. 78-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. This is Grohl. Crosses over to Scott. It's Grohl. Finds Scott to Smith as he drives down the lane, poked away from behind. Saved by Jamison as Smith will be called for the foul with 3:21 to go in the fourth quarter. 78-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top.
Rebels a little bit sloppier in the second half. Only 5 turnovers in the first half. That's their 9th in the second.
This is Ward. Drives right into the paint. Stops. Hands to Hansen. Top the key. Larson. His shot on the way is good. 78-51 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Grohl to Scott. Left wing. They're going to trap him. Goes to Smith. That's going to be over and back.
And I lost track on the Rebels, but they were 9 of 17 from three-point land, which is a little bit better than 50% before the fourth quarter, and they haven't shot one yet, so I guess that's the same.
As Ward finds Larson, he's going to fire. Just looking to get right for tomorrow. Rebound in the corner for Hansen. You said that was only the third three for the Miners. As Larson lets the ball go, Walker grabs it. Whistle blows. It'll be Rebels basketball. Referee was trying to get out of Ward's way, unable to do so. But it went out of bounds, or I don't know if it went out of bounds. They're just going to award the ball to the Rebels. It's hard to see in that angle as there's a couple of coaches there. This is Grohl to Smith. Back to Grohl, top of the key. Smith on the left wing, inside to Scott. He fights for it, goes inside to Pace, to Smith. Left wing, free throw line extended. Taylor Walker catches, left corner three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Miners as Ward races ahead. Shot from Barton, no good. Rebound pulled in by Smith as he'll fire ahead. That's stolen by Ward. Hanson, or make that Jamison out in front of everyone, drops it off to Barton. His layup is good. 78-53 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go. As this is Grohl. Side to Scott, turns from the free throw line, no good. Gets his own rebound, shot is blocked. Gets it right back to Pace at the block. Goes up, no good. Gets his own board. Tried to fire the shot, that was deflected away. Gets his own rebound, drives, finds Scott. He'll float it up. Shot is no good as Pace right back to Scott. Goes up, no good. 78-53 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Miners, they're going to empty their bench. As it's Jace Perez, number 22. Eric Despain, the senior. As we don't have every member of the roster on the team, trying to find the numbers. It is Perez, though. Hands it off to Kellen Bigler. So work it on the wing, back to Bigler. He'll drive, kicks it back, goes out of bounds off a Miners player. The Rebels basketball with 1:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Scott to Smith on the left wing. Lobs to Grohl. To Scott. Smith catches on the left wing, surveys to Grohl. Inside to Pace. Back to Grohl as he's on the right wing. Back inside to Pace. Turns, left-handed hook shot, good. As Talon Pace puts the 80th point on the board for the Rebels, 80-53 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Perez. 55 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Drives left, hands it off. It's number 32, Jones. Up and under move from a Miner. He'll the line to shoot 2 free throws. It's Mason Brown that'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws, as we have him as 31 in our score sheet.
Sophomore. Looks like they're going to sub somebody for him that's got his ankle when he went down on the play.
And a tough break for Asen. He got into the game, made a nice play. Won't get to reap the benefit of his free throw shots. Instead, it'll be number 21, Luke Hansen, that gets to reap the benefits.
Taylor Walker with the foul.
First free throw on the way is good. One of the Miners players hit Talon Pace with a spin move, as that was Bigler trying to get into the lane, get the rebound on the first shot. Second free throw on the way from Hansen is good. Luke Hansen off the bench to knock down 2 free throws. That's not an easy task. 80-55 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top. They go to Smith at the elbow. Back to Scott. Couple of pass fakes, fires the shot, no good as Grohl grabs the rebound. This pass into the hands of Scott. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds left to go in the ball game as Carter Scott's going to back up and continue to dribble, as it looks like he's going to dribble out what is going to be an 80-55 Rebels victory on the Station on Main scoreboard. 13 seconds to go before it is official as the Miners are backing off. Carter Grohl has the ball. With 6 seconds left to go, he'll hand it to the official after the buzzer sounds. As the Rebels will take care of business here, we'll hit the road tomorrow for the second half of the back-to-back against the Miners, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back with the Independent Software Solutions postgame show right after this.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Block Playing Cards broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball. Online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 80-55 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels come away with the victory here. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. And for that, turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Yeah, the Rebels jumped out early on an 8-0 run, but the Miners came right back with 2 threes to make it 8-6. Unfortunately, they only hit one more 3 after that the whole ball game. Rebels end the first quarter up 21-10 and extend that lead to 46-29 at halftime, shooting 53% in the first half to the Miners' 39%. Rebels hang on to the lead in the third quarter. It ends 69-38, and then you get quite a bit of bench play from both sides in the fourth quarter. Rebels end up 80-55, shooting 50% from 2 and 47% from three-point land, 9 of 19. So not quite as hot from three-point land of the 12 that they've been hitting per game, but 9 is still fantastic. 11 of 17 from the free throw line, and the Miners end up shooting 34%. 18 of 36, Aaron, is pretty good, 50% from the field, but 3 of 25 from three-point land is only 12%. And that's what was probably the biggest Achilles heel for the Miners.
Yeah, it's kind of looking over the scorebook. It looks like the Rebels have 4+ players that scored 13 points tonight. And, it's kind of the way they move the ball around. They do a tremendous job of getting everyone involved as they're able to put up 80 on the Miners. We'll go right back to Eureka tomorrow, as it'll be the Rebels and the Miners tomorrow, as we'll have it for you on My Local Radio, as well as on 98.3 KADQ. More on that later, but when we come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 80-55 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels take care of business here. It's time for your Dr. McKay Franklin precision play of the game. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Well, there's too much going on in the ball game, Aaron, especially with the young man's game. It's pretty hectic and fast-paced, but Jaden Desch ended up with 15 points and 8 boards, but he had some nice assists. I wish I could have an assistant just keeping track of an assist. We're going to give play of the game to a nice pass he made to Carson Muirbrook or Noah Perry. Take your pick.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. He had a lot of tremendous dishes. That's one thing where I think his game has been incredible this year. Me and Colin talked ad nauseum yesterday about how he only had 2 points, but he may have been one of the more impactful players on the team. It's because he can do things like that. He can rebound, and then he makes these tremendous passes in the lane. As one of my favorite was to Noah Perry. He was looking towards us, drops it off to Noah on the right block on the near side. And it's just some of the things that he brings to this team. He doesn't have to score to make an impact, but he scored today. And that makes that impact just so much bigger. When we come back, we'll have your player of the game brought to you by the Crawford Trough as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Add the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as it is time for the Crawford Trough Player of the Game, the place to eat and drink. And Rob, who is your player of the game?
Well, I'm going to give it to Ridge Lundgren. Aaron, 19 points, 10 rebounds, so a double-double for Ridge, and 4 threes in that first half, 3 of them in the first quarter that really set a tone and put the Miners on their heels, and they were fighting the rest of the ball game, trying to catch up.
Yeah, double-double as a sophomore. The 10 rebounds are what impresses me. We all know that Ridge can shoot the ball. That's just, I think everyone around Rich County knows that. But the rebounding ability is what stood out to me about Lundgren this year. Is he goes after the ball, and when he goes after the ball hard on the boards, he is capable of pulling down offensive boards, as he might not be the biggest player on the floor, but when he's going after the ball, he works the hardest, and that's why he's able to come away with so many rebounds. As he finishes with a double-double. When we come back, we'll update the calendar for you, brought to you by the Woodruff Corner Store, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ. Rebels take care of business 80-55 on the station on main scoreboard, as we have one final calendar update for you. The last broadcast of the weekend will be the second half of the back-to-back. The Rebels hit the road to take on the Miners, as I've heard that the boys are playing first tomorrow.
Yes, I think the girls JV will go, and then the boys varsity followed by the girls varsity.
As they will tip off at 3, girls will tip off at 4:30. Little interesting dynamic, little reversal of fortunes, or not, excuse me, not of fortunes, but reversal of game times. That's the word we were looking for, as the Rebels will hit the road on the way to Eureka to take on the TINTIC Miners, as this is a little bit of a
rarity.
Yes, an absolute rarity, and it's kind of had me thinking all week. Rebels take care of business at home over the Miners. Which would you rather play first, the road game or the home game? And, you know, it's kind of hard to think about because the Miners, they have to go home. They've got a 2.5-hour bus ride ahead of them. They won't get home until probably around maybe 8:30ish or something, or around that area. Obviously, I can't talk for the Miners' travel plans. I don't know, but, you know, it's a tough rebound for them as they're going to have to turn around and play again tomorrow. The early start kind of, I think, hampers them a little bit too, but it's an early start for both teams. But the Rebels, they can drive back to their comfy beds right now.
Yep, and the Rebels are used to it. They're not. They're accustomed a lot more, I think, than the Miners are to the travel. Next week, Aaron, you get Altamont at home on Friday, but that's also boys and girls state wrestling at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, and then you finish up next week with a home game with the Tabiona Tigers.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's the one advantage of being in this region. This region is so good that you're going to have to fight and scrap most nights. And, you know, this game could turn around tomorrow with TINTIC. It could be a barn burner in TINTIC. You know, you never know how a team's going to play at home, especially a team that I got to imagine is going to be a little, I'm not going to say, I'll probably say a little upset about the final today. They're going to come out hungry tomorrow, so they could be different games tomorrow as we will be on the road at TINTIC High School, as that is your Woodruff Country Corner calendar update as you're watching the Independent Software Solutions postgame show, as this has been a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as we want to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do any of this, so we want to thank them. Because of them, I'll be able to go on the road tomorrow to bring you Rich at TINTIC, a doubleheader between the boys and the girls. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.